On one side, we got the monster of manipulation.
He was beyond human from the beginning, a veritable monster.
On the other side, the god of manipulation himself.
僕だよ。僕が友達だよ。
One dude destroys people from the inside out, and the other, people turned him into a god so he could wreck the whole world. But what happens when these two psychos go head to head? In Naoki Urasawa's world, these are just two guys who created their own fear, their own terror, just with their minds. We're talking Friend from 20th Century Boys and Johan Liebert from Monster. Today, we are not comparing strength here. We're comparing minds, ideology, manipulation, and straight up fear. And yo, this battle's gonna be insane, and you know it too, because these two are the most dangerous characters Urasawa ever created. So let's see who takes the win. But first, let's start with introductions. Let me break down who these dudes are first. After that, we'll analyze and compare their strengths and weaknesses. Let's talk about Friend. So Friend is literally the complete opposite of Johan. Friend ain't hollow like Johan, nah. This dude's got a massive ego and wants everyone to remember him. Why? Because back in his childhood, he got ignored hard by his classmates. So when he grew up, he did something so wild that now the whole damn world only talks about him. But here's the thing, it's not like he was thirsty for fame. That's why he always rocks that mask. Because he wanted to show people that Friend isn't just a person, it's a symbol. And he made the world see him as the one saving humanity. But actually, the destruction he was supposedly protecting them from, yeah, that was him too. And his followers, they don't follow him because of force or greed. They follow him because they genuinely believe in him. That's why they'd literally die for him. And that's what makes him a god. Now let's get into Johan Liebert. Johan on the inside is completely hollow. No ego, no jealousy, nothing. And he's got zero desire for fame, power, or money either. And all this happened because as a kid, he went through some seriously messed up psychological experiments. They raised him in experimental ways, did all kinds of tests on him to make him a perfect human. And when he became that, he realized that human lives have no value. Names, identities, love, all just illusions. And like Friend, Johan isn't a person, he's an idea. They're philosophies. So Friend thinks humans crave saviors. Like, people need a hero to save them, right? And yeah, people are scared deep down, and that fear is what unites them. He believes that if you tell a story and make that story come true, people will believe it without thinking twice. His final philosophy? Everyone remembers him even after he dies. In Johan's case, he feels life is meaningless. Names, identities, all illusions. All humans are the same, which means humans can be replaced. His real philosophy is that the perfect end is silence, because that shows human equality. That's why he says,
only one thing's equal for all, and that is death.
So to sum up their philosophies, one wants the end of everything, and the other just wants to stand at the center of it all. Now let's talk manipulation. Friend manipulates a whole bunch of people at once. He shows them a glimmer of hope, lies to them, paints these golden dreams for them, and he uses symbols, parties, politics, the whole deal. But the special thing is, he does it so smoothly and so powerfully that everyone ends up believing it. And yeah, for his manipulation to work, he's got to depend on his followers too. Now when we come to Johan's case, he doesn't need anyone's help, but he only manipulates one person at a time. And he doesn't do it by lying. Johan's scariest thing is that he doesn't lie. He tells the truth. He doesn't feed people sweet dreams, he shows them reality and destroys them from within. Plus, his charismatic personality plays a huge role in his manipulation. And he doesn't manipulate everyone openly like Friend does, nah, he does it quietly, staying in the shadows so nobody even suspects a thing. Now let's talk about their weaknesses. Friend's weaknesses. So Friend is completely dependent on his followers. Without his followers, he's nothing to Second thing, the ego that made him friend in the first place is the same ego that'll destroy him one day. His overconfidence and risky decisions end up being his downfall. Third, he can't move on quickly. He's done so much holding on to those childhood issues. And honestly, Friend is more scared of being forgotten than even death itself. Johan's weakness. How you gonna beat Johan? It's nearly impossible, because nothing scares him. Threats, guns, nothing. Even if you kill him, you're just helping him complete his goal. But only someone who truly understands Johan can beat him, and that same person will also be Johan's weakness. And the one thing he doesn't expect from humans has to happen. And that's why Dr. Tenma is the protagonist of Monster. Because in the end, when Tenma's about to shoot him, that's when Johan changes his mind. So what Johan expected doesn't happen. He thought, that's just how people are. Tenma didn't shoot him, and his whole philosophy flipped completely. That's why Johan freaks out and points the gun at the guy standing in front of him, because now he wants his philosophy to be right. Wants Dr. Tenma to shoot him. But in the end, when he does get shot, Tenma still saves him. So basically, Tenma proved his entire ideology wrong by saving him and beat him that way. So yeah, that's how you can beat Johan, and that's his weakness. Final result. So who's gonna win? I think it's pretty clear from the points above already. But still, let's imagine a scenario where these two are standing face to face. Now Friend will initially try to dominate at first, and Johan will listen to him. Friend will talk to the crowd and try to manipulate them to get them on his side, increasing his chances of winning, but Johan will just talk directly to Friend, and that's where it all ends. First, Johan will dig into Friend's past and mess with him, then explain how meaningless the thing he was chasing actually was, and that everything he's done so far is totally pointless too. After that, he'll crush his god complex and completely shatter his beliefs so bad that he'll end up feeling ashamed of himself. Then he'll make him realize that he's just like everyone else, a replaceable human. You're nothing special. I mean, even up there, you saw that when it comes to their weaknesses, there's still a chance to beat Friend if you manage to expose his lies, which is really tough. It might happen, but beating Johan is nearly impossible. Who's gonna understand him? Anyone who talks to him ends up getting manipulated instead. So it's way harder to defeat Johan, even for Friend. You can kill him, but you can't beat him. Then you'll say, Friend can conquer the world, but Johan conquers the underworld. The bottom line. And in the end, all I want to say is, Friend needs an audience, but Johan only needs one mind. And that's why the monster will win. And Johan won't win just because he's stronger or smarter. Johan wins because he's got no desire to win. He's got nothing to lose, and when you've got nothing to lose, you become immortal. Wrap up. So how'd you like this battle breakdown? Let me know in the comments, and also tell me who you want me to cover in the next video. Give me some interesting topics, and before watching this video, who did you think would win between these two? Be honest. And if you liked this video, check out the breakdowns of these two characters too. They're pretty amazing. So that's it for today's video. See you in the next one.